Hello. Today I am going to give you a general overview of how to use Google Maps. I'll try to give you some examples of the mobile version and the desktop version so you can see the difference, what each one looks like. So why would I suggest for you to use a Google Map? The reason that I think this is a great resource is it is a free online map from Google. It's available through your web browser, and it's also an app that you can download to your mobile device. You can get step-by-step directions, find information about local businesses and things in the area right along with your directions. It's easy to find. All you have to do is type Google Map and it will come up. And if you already have a Google account, all you have to do is click on the 9 dots at the top and it will be part of your Google apps that you have. You can choose navigation by foot, by car, by bicycle, or even public transportation. So Google Map uses satellite imagery along with maps, so that makes it nice to be able to see both versions. There is a street view of locations that you can stand there and kind of look around to see what's in the area in real-time version. It will give you turn-by-turn navigation, traffic conditions, public transportation, and the best thing is the most popular navigation software in the world. So manipulating the map, if you are using the computer, you can click and drag the mouse to view the area nearby on your map. If you're using the mobile device, you just zoom in and out. By tapping with your fingers, you can drag them back and forth on your device. And you can also get the Google Earth view from the map itself. So I'm going to bring up the map and show you what it looks like. And I have the library bookmarked here as the place to start. And you can see the surrounding area, and this is just the regular map. But if you look down at the bottom, you see where it says satellite. If you click satellite, that will bring up the satellite version of what it looks like from the sky down. And you can see how it brings up a lot of the local businesses and restaurants and historical items in the area. So let's look at the menu right up here in the left. If you see the 3 lines, you can click the menu and it will pop out and it will give you options. So if I click the map first, it shows the map the way it looks here, and then you saw the satellite view, and you can even do the terrain view. So it shows you how flat it is, or if there's mountains or hills or whatever. It gives you the elevation and the topography right there on your screen. If you do globe, it will give you the global view of what it looks like. And let me go ahead and go back to the main map so that I can show you what it looks like for traffic. So here's the main map, and if you click the 3 lines again, you can see traffic. So it's showing me that using Route 14, you can see it's nice and green, there's not much traffic. If it's orange, that means the traffic may be slowed, and if it's red, that means the traffic stopped. A lot of times down here it shows you the live traffic, which is nice if you're traveling a long distance. You can see further ahead to determine whether the road that you're on is backed up or whatever. Sometimes there might be an accident, and you can get that information that way also to know you may need to go an alternate route if it's red. And if you click transit, it will show you the transit stations, which we don't have any here locally in Salem, but if you're in Cleveland, it would show you those stops. If you were to ride your bicycle, it will show you. So let me go ahead and do directions for this so you can see what it looks like, the driving directions. Okay, when you go to the search Google Maps, if you see this, it's a blue icon with an arrow to the right. That is your driving directions. And if you click that, it will give you a new menu. And so let's put in Salem Public Library here as the starting point. And then the destination, we'll put Walmart. So you can see what it does. It will give you a blue line and show you the driving directions to Walmart. And it shows you how long it takes to get there. And it is 1.7 miles in 5 minutes by car. If you're going to walk it, it takes you 34 minutes. And it shows you here everything along the way. And you can even say you want to stop at Tim Hortons for coffee along the way. It will tell you information about Tim Hortons if you click it, and where it is along your route to where you're going. And you can even add that as a stop. So it comes up and I'm just going to click add stop. So it shows me from the library to Walmart to Tim Hortons. It shows me the directions, and it will actually give you audio cues as you're going to know where to turn, where to go, and that type of things when you're in your car driving. And that's a nice feature. You don't have to constantly look down at your map. It'll say in 1 mile you're going to turn right, or whatever the directions are where you're going. So that's what these look like as far as directions. And another great feature is, say you're looking something up on your computer like this, you can send these directions directly to your phone from the computer also. If you have not started out with your phone, you can, if you're on the computer, you can send it there, which is nice. And all you have to do is click send directions to your phone, and you have your choices of what you want to do as far as how you send it. Another nice thing is you have, once you pick a location, it will give you items to explore, and you have the options of looking for hotels. It will list the hotels in the area, and they'll come up on your map, and you can see what they look like, and it even gives you the price of how much they cost. So that is a nice feature. If you're traveling somewhere and you're looking for a place to stop for the night, it will give you the hotels in your area, and that way you can choose which one is best for you. Another thing is, of course, the restaurants and stores and gas stations. Those are all included as small icons here. If you just click them, it gives you more options like post office, hospital, banks, that type of thing, that you can look ahead wherever you are by using your map. Let's go back to the menu again. There is an option of notifications. So if, say, you know you have to go to someplace by a certain time, if you turn the notifications on, it will tell you when you need to leave to make sure that you make it on time. So if you're one of those people that need more timely things, if you turn that on, it'll say, okay, it's going to take you 30 minutes to get there instead of 20. You need to leave now or at this time. So that's kind of a nice feature if you need that notification to know how long it's going to take. You also have location sharing, and this is part of the app. If you have it on your phone and you're using your app, if you're going somewhere to meet someone, you can turn the location sharing on. And I often do this with my son. If he's traveling, I'm like, turn your location sharing on. That way I can see where he is as far as traveling a long distance and know where he is in case something were to happen that he needed help. And that's a nice feature. It'll send it to that person, telling them on their device where they are. There is a timeline that you can turn on. I do not have mine turned on, but you can, and what it does is tracks where you've gone. It's up to you whether you want this information turned on and tracked, but you do have the option to turn it on, and it'll give you a timeline according to where your device has been, and to be able to track that. You can also, once you create a map, if it's something that you want to share or embed somewhere, you have that option here. You can also print it. And one nice feature of Google Maps, I don't have time to go into every little detail that's here, but they have the option to take a tour, which is really nice. you can take a tour and look through the maps, and it gives you more information. Another nice feature is down here on the bottom right, you have this little person here. If you want to drag and drop them, it will give you the real-time view of where it was dropped. So it may not be absolutely current as far as current as in today current, but it will at least give you the surroundings so you can see where you are or see what it looks like. Say you have a doctor's appointment here in this office and you're not exactly sure where it is. So if you put that little guy down there, you can zoom in and look around to see exactly where you are, so you know your surroundings if you're going somewhere. So that's a great feature too. And it will also give you imagery, and the imagery is just pictures of items around the area that Google has taken, so you know what the area looks like that you're going to. Then that's down here in the bottom right. And then the other option again is you can go back to the main view. So I hope that I've given you some information on how to use Google Maps, and I hope that you will join me again next week. Tuesdays and Thursdays I post class time videos with information for technology, and then I also host Monday through Friday 9 to noon Tech Time, where you can join me through Zoom and ask questions with technology. Go to the Salem Public Library website and click on Tech Help, and that gives you the link to Zoom. Hope to see you soon. Thanks.